Morning. It's my fault. It's my fault. We're live. I'm here.
Girl, I'm gonna call you back.
Yes. I
Well,
will.
That
even if it's not your fault,
It's
I'm
my
still going to
fault.
blame you.
it's
No, no,
Dar's fault. Let's just blame Dar.
Yeah,
no.
we could do
I
that. I don't care.
can't blame
Blame,
Dar for
blame
something.
away.
I'm not going to blame Dar for. My alarm didn't go off on my watch, and I wasn't paying attention to the time.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Likely
All
And
right. All right.
story.
I was supposed to be throwing. I'm getting ready to throw some bread in the oven right now. I was supposed to throw this in the oven 15 minutes ago.
Wow.
Ah. All right,
What kind
and
of bread you making?
this is a cran raisin bread.
Ooh, interesting.
Okay, so,
No.
and let's see, it's got to be in there for 35 minutes.
That sounds like fun.
So, well, this is bread my wife likes. And after she doesn't know I'm baking it today, after she left for work, I started mixing the dough and everything.
Well, you better hope she doesn't
Mm.
listen to the show.
No, she doesn't listen to the show because she's at work. So, yesterday we were talking about that um, Kamala impersonator that I like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, her name is Elsa Kurt, Kurt.
Okay.
All right, she doesn't look anything like Kamala, but she's got the voice and the tonal aspects, the nasalness, and that goddamn cackle.
Ugh.
Yeah. See, Venn
She,
diagrams. I love Venn diagrams because they're so cute. See, I can't do
everybody
it,
likes
but
a yellow school bus.
yeah, big yellow school bus. Whoa. This is not. Well, this is kind of fun. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, she's not. She's not mean impressionist. She's not mean.
You don't have to be mean.
She's actually funny. She doesn't do anything mean or nasty about Kamala. So it's not done in a mean or angry way. Not like some of the Trump impressionists or some of the other impressionists have done in the past. She does it strictly for humor, and they are funny. Um, I just retweeted one of her stuff out there, quote tweeted it so that people can find if anybody's interested.
Mhm.
So anyway, anywho, so what have you been up to this week, there, young lady? I haven't seen you
Nothing,
much.
nothing good. No, I've been a good
Ooh,
girl. I've been good.
have you been having fun?
No, I've been looking for work.
Did you find a boyfriend?
Ew. That's what got me into this mess. You think I want another man now? Well, I normally don't see it that nicely, but yeah, that's kind of it. What you been up to?
Dar, what you been up to?
Same shit as always.
That's good. No news is good news, right?
Yeah, no, I just doing my thing. Go out because I live in a sunny and warm place. I can go out for a run every day, and so that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I my leg doctor has been on me saying telling me I haven't been walking enough.
Hmm.
All right, and because I can normally make it about 2,000 to 3,000 steps before my legs just you know hurt too much. They get it's time I gotta sit down and I'm done for the day. But I managed to push it up. Yesterday I did 3,600 steps,
Way to go.
which it's I doubt if that's even a quarter mile, or doubt if it's even a half mile, but it's better than nothing.
Uh,
So that's what my main thing is trying to uh, get some more steps in every day. And with it starting to warm up, that means, I've got, and I don't like work. I don't like being out in the heat.
Nobody does.
Just
That's why God invented AC.
exactly.
The greatest
Exactly.
invention ever.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yep. And that, and I screwed. Oh man, I spent money I did not need to spend this week.
We all do. What'd you get?
And,
What'd you get me?
and I had to fess up to the wife because she was going to find them sooner or later.
What did you get?
Well, okay. We're in hurricane prep mode here at the Shroom household.
Oh my God! Was it from the auction place?
No, 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 no.
Now I gotta know.
And so I needed some new food saver bags.
That's not a big deal.
Well,
What did you do?
when you misread the labels and instead of ordering 18, a
No.
box of 18, just one box of 18, you order 3 boxes of 24.
Oh no. Well, you know what?
Oh,
You'll use them eventually.
yeah. Yeah, that's I told, and that was just the quart bags. The gallon bags, I got lucky there. I only accidentally ordered one extra box of 24.
Okay, that's not so bad.
So so I probably got a lifetime supply of these food saver bags.
Hey, you're gonna use them.
Yep, 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 yep.
I thought you were gonna say you bought like a whole bunch of fire extinguishers or,
No.
know,
Oh, good God, no. But
something crazy. That's
look,
normal.
now we got looking around the things. We got 5 bags of charcoal sitting in the garage, so that's plenty of charcoal, and got 6 canisters of propane for the camp stove. I've got 4 canisters of propane for the generator. So the only thing I still need to get now is the 20 gallons of gasoline, and then
Wow.
that will supply my generator. I'm looking at 3 weeks worth of supplies is what I look
Okay,
for
so when you get your extra gas, where do you store it?
in the garage in gas cans with
How long will
stabilize.
it last like that though in the
Well,
heat?
that's why I put stabilizer in it.
Okay. And that's why I'm asking because I know nothing about this.
Yeah, it's you got like on a tank gas like that, you got what, like 6 months to a year. Then if you put stabilizer in it, a little bit longer.
Yeah, with stabilizer in it, it'll last for 6 months.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
and I'm just looking forward to last till uh, uh, the end of October, and then I'll start putting it into the cars. So nothing goes to waste. Propane never goes bad.
True.
Charcoal doesn't go bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of hard for it to go bad. Yeah. No, I get that. No, so I'm leaving. I won't be here next week. I am going out of state.
Taking the better half with you.
Of course.
All
The
right.
much better half always goes with me.
Well, I mean, some people when they go on business trips, they don't take better halves with them.
Well, yeah, like when I was traveling for work, I never did, and I left every week. But that's a totally different thing. No, I'm going more on a fun trip, so I'm taking her with.
Where are you
Well,
going?
good.
Am I allowed to ask where you're going?
Sure, you're allowed to ask.
That just doesn't mean he's going to answer.
Yeah, I knew where he was going with that.
Yeah, you're allowed to ask. Cause when people ask me things like that, I just go, I just answer their question. It drives them crazy because they're expecting something completely different.
And see, that's what
Oh,
my mom, she would sit there, after you do that, she'd go, crazy. You're sending me crazy.
It's like my teachers. I'd be like, "Can we go to the bathroom or the office or the what?" They'd be like, "I don't know. Can you?"
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
That was uh, that was our head librarian in my high school. You had to do the may I.
God, I hated that shit.
So, uh, but anyways, yeah, the high school man. Mm,
Uh,
I don't even I don't even want to think about what's gone on in my that old building of mine anymore.
uh,
Those days are so far behind us all. So,
are they really?
yeah, yeah, they are. They are really behind us. I mean, good God, have mercy. Have you? I got a question for y'all. I know
hmm.
y'all both on Twitter. Have y'all ever, when you open up a page, you see a tweet there, then it just disappears and it's no longer there?
Mm-hmm.
You, is that where you've been blocked by someone and or what?
Well, usually, like, it could be a deletion, but it normally say this tweet doesn't exist. But yeah, it could be blocked.
Yeah. So normally, what that is, what I think it is, and not being a big expert, but I'd like to think I am pretty smart. I think that's where somebody deleted their tweet.
Okay.
It could be a lot of things, but yeah.
Wow, what the hell?
Okay.
Somebody got a booty
So,
call.
No, that doesn't happen to me.
Aw.
That does not happen to me,
That's the story. You know what? If that's your story, I'm good with that. I'm not going to
and I'm
question
okay
it.
with. I'm okay with it.
All right.
okay, let's see here.
I am completely okay with it.
Let's see. We were talking about movies that we had supposedly never seen from the 90s last time, right?
No,
Okay.
we were talking about good movies from the '90s.
Oh, good
80s and
movie.
90s. You had a list.
Yeah, you had a list.
Uh huh. You were prepared.
Guess what? I'm not prepared today.
Yeah, because at first you had like those ones that movies we're ashamed to admit we like,
Mm-hmm.
Right, right,
you
right.
know, and of course, of course, my favorite one, my my favorite one is Attack of the Killer Bee Women, right?
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's like my all-time favorite one. That it's like it's a bad movie. It's a bad '70s movie,
You
but
know
I
what's
so
bad?
enjoy it.
The Man with Two Brains. No, the man with
Yeah.
the no, not that one. No, that one was really bad. I was thinking of the man with the screaming brain. That's
Oh,
Bruce Campbell, and it's on Amazon, and it is shit. But I
That
love
is
it.
a
yeah.
movie I've
Well,
never heard of.
Oh, the man with the screaming brain. You got to look that shit up. It's like the
yeah.
worst. Oh, it's great.
It is so bad that it's good.
It was like halfway through, I started to like it. But before that, we were like, I'm gonna turn this off, and then I'm like, nah, fuck it, I'm invested now. I gotta see how this ends, and yeah, it was really awful, but it was great. Oh, y'all ever see that movie in the '80s? It was all over TV in the '80s, at least like the local channels. Was it Squirm?
Oh yes,
It's like they
Squirm.
had like an electrical event in a community, like lightning in a storm. Lightning was hitting all of the poles and stuff, and all these worms came out of the ground, and they just started going after people. They weren't big worms; they were just like normal fucking worms, and it was like, whoa, yeah, it was great.
I'm trying to find that list, and I
You
cannot
don't want me
find it.
talking anymore about
Uh,
my stupid movie.
no. Keep. I mean, I'm trying to find the list that we were working off of last week, and I can't find it now.
We're at like 140 or something, or down to
Right,
40. I don't know.
and I cannot find that
Uh,
list that we were
the
going
first
off of
one,
last time.
the first list was on IMDb, and it was really bad because it looked like nobody actually
Oh
watched
yeah,
any of the movies.
yeah. This
Yeah,
other one was from list challenges, and I can't. And was it most underrated modern? No, not most underrated modern films.
might have been. I don't remember. Because that list was actually more accurate. It had stuff we liked on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it didn't have Hobo with a Shotgun on it, did it?
Not that I'm familiar with. No.
God, I love that movie. Just saw it again the other night with someone.
Hobo. That's a movie I've never heard of.
That has Rucker horror in it, and
What movie's that?
Hobo with a Shotgun.
Yes. Hobo with a shotgun.
We just watched that again the other night, and it was like, wow, it's just as awful as I remember. I love this shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, since I can't find that list, here's another one. Still dealing with movies. Still dealing with movies.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
And let's see if I can do this in such a way. Now,
I'm down with it.
okay. It is
Hey, Duck Dog.
movies that should be on your bucket list.
Shotgun Preachers. That's another one that's really good.
Dude, I haven't even seen Velocipaster yet. Okay, I'm working my way over there.
Okay, so here we go. Films that should be on everybody's movie bucket list. The first one I fully agree with.
What is it?
12 Angry Men from 1957.
Okay,
Yeah, I've seen that. It's a good movie.
that's the one with Jack Lemmon, right?
Jack Lemmon, Fonda.
Fonda, yeah.
I mean, the all
Jack Klugman was in that one too, wasn't he?
Uh,
Back in his younger days.
there's yeah.
I mean, it's like every big time actor ever was in it.
Just about. And the thing is it all took place in one room,
Yeah.
with the exception of the opening scene and closing scene. The opening scene was in a courtroom. The closing scene was outside the court.
Yeah.
Other than that, it all took place in a single, probably about a 15 by 20 room.
Something
Okay.
like that, yeah.
And it was just an amazingly good movie.
And they're all in there sweating and everything.
Yep, exactly. All
They
in there
just want to
sweating.
go home. I can relate to that. I'm like, okay, go hang them. I need to get under my fan. This is crazy. No, man, I was not abiding that shit as a kid. I would have been like, let's go. We can share the cap. It's fine.
Now, I haven't seen the next two movies, 12 Years a Slave and 1917, so I know
No.
nothing about them.
12 Years a Slave was supposed to be based on a true story.
I never saw it, so
Nah,
I
me
don't know
neither.
anything about it.
And my sister talked good about 1917. It's just, I have not.
I don't even know what specifically it's about.
1917, I did see that one. It's World War One,
Okay.
and this guy's trying to go back and warn the unit his brother is in about the Nazis coming or something
Okay.
and wiping them all out. And it's just like him trying to get to the front line.
Okay.
It's it's all right.
That's a ringing endorsement.
Yeah, so it's all right. I mean, I think I went to go see it because
Your wife wanted to see it?
no,
Okay.
somebody else.
Now, the 2001 A Space Odyssey, I love that movie and I hate that movie.
I always wanted to see it.
I
That's like an
don't
AI
know
takes over, isn't it?
How?
how.
How?
How? Yeah,
Yep.
how?
There are parts of that movie. The overall reaching theme of that movie is fantastic.
Hmm.
Uh, but there are some parts of that movie Stanley Kubrick just okay, Stanley, we get the idea. This is in outer space. Please, you don't need 10 minutes of these guys floating around to music.
All right, so here's the thing. When it first came out, I think when they come out, like 70,
68.
68. Yeah.
Damn.
So when that first came out, it was at the drive-in. So my parents took us to go see the drive-in. I remember, because I wasn't that old back then, right?
Right. Nobody was.
So,
None of us were.
so yeah, some of us weren't even born, right, Robin?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
But yeah, so I remember the part, the opening when they're like boom, 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 and the monkey throws the thing up in the air, or the prehistoric guy, whatever.
Yep.
And so I remember that, and then I tried to watch it several times as I got older and everything. I can't even sit through it. So
Okay, that's a bad sign. I don't. I like movies where the AI just decides, "Fuck me, shit." I'm the captain now, and just yeah.
and,
Um,
and I sit through some schlocky stuff. So
Uh, then there a movie that you may want to watch then, Ramen. Let's see here. I believe it was called Prometheus.
is that the one that was in like the aliens
No,
line of?
no,
No.
no,
Okay.
no, no, no. This
Okay.
was this was about a guy has a computer. Again, we're talking. This movie was made in the late 50s, early 60s, I believe.
Ooh, so it might still be black and white too.
And this guy has a computerized house. All right, think
Demon
your
Seed.
no your modern day
Google.
Googleized house. Was it Siri or
Yeah, Siri and the other one.
yeah, whatever the other one is, I don't know.
Alexa,
Thank
Alexa,
you.
right? You know, and the thing locks him in his house and decides that let's see, decides his wife isn't good enough for him.
Wow.
Yeah,
yeah, there's been a much updated version of that one as well.
right. Then there was another one where an AI get made right about the same time frame, uh, but it's a much bigger scale. The computer decides to start a war.
Yeah, that's war
Ooh.
games.
No, no, this is long before war games.
Well, if you want a really cool kind of AI movie kind of thing, then the movie to watch is Mother.
I haven't. Wait a minute.
Mother, why
Oh, I
is
did
that
see that was a
name?
Netflix one, wasn't it? I
Yeah,
kind of remember it. I liked it. I forgot some of like the ending. I forgot, but I liked it when I saw it.
yeah, that
Um,
was pretty interesting.
no, the one I was thinking of, the like Demon Seed, where the woman was trapped in like the Google house before Google was a thing, and
Oh
the
yeah.
computer wanted to procreate.
Oh,
Oh
really?
yeah, yeah. I do remember that
That
one.
was late 70s, early 80s, and I saw it as a teenager, and I really shouldn't have because it was really fucking creepy. Yeah, it was bad. Um, Basically, the computer locked this woman in the house she bought, and it does things like denying her water, making the house overheat, to get her around to its way of thinking. And it knows
Yep.
once the mission's completed and it lets her go, it's going to get shut down. But it just wants, the baby.
Okay,
That's it.
Colossus, the Forbidden Project. That's the
Colossus.
one.
Okay, I'm looking this up. Hold on. Colossus.
That's from 1970.
The Foreman Project. Oh, it came up when I started typing. Okay. So that's my pal. But Megan was also the most recent AI gone bad film, and that was really good. It's really good. You missed nothing, Duck Dog.
Yeah, we're just getting
Yeah, furry. I forgot
started.
a lot of that. I forgot a lot of that movie. It was really fucked up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Colossus, the Foreman Project. That's when I was the government.
I keep
Yep.
clicking on these images like something's gonna happen, but it's just wait. Yeah, no, that's not how it works.
Okay. So yeah, that movie puts Hal to shame.
How? Okay.
Okay. Let's see what's the next four here that they got.
Uh,
39 steps, 400 blows, 8.5, and ace in the hole.
that kind of looks like a young Richard Gere there in that second one.
And
Yeah,
I have no idea about any of these
I don't
movies.
either. No, I never saw them.
what one's that?
What?
39 steps,
Nope,
the 400 blows,
nope,
8.5,
nope,
and ace in the hole with a
nope.
Kirk Douglas in it by the
Yes. I was gonna say that looks like Kirk Douglas.
yep, very young Kirk Douglas.
Yeah, Kirk Douglas used to be pretty cool.
Yep. So we'll go to the next one, next four here. The African Queen, yes.
Yeah,
No.
that's definitely high on the list.
Okay. Agari, the
Aguirre
Wrath of God, 1972. Had not heard of that movie.
wasn't even around
Looks
then.
like a Viking movie or
How's it spelled?
Aguirre.
Aguirre.
Hmm,
Aguirre.
Okay.
not familiar.
Uh, then Airplane, 1980. Yes.
Oh,
I
most
did.
definitely.
I didn't like
The
The
that one.
original
I'm
Airplane
sorry.
was so good.
I'm
yes.
gonna get hated on so much.
No, some comedies are very subjective. I don't like most comedies but Airplane's one I actually did like.
Yeah, because that's just totally straight up
It's
slapstick.
slapstick. Yeah, I'm not.
All right.
It's
And don't
although
call
I
me
did.
Frank.
Don't call me Shirley.
Yeah, don't call
I
me
had a huge
Shirley.
crush on Robert Hayes when I was little, though. So
Can
I
I
said,
be frank with you? Yes. Can I be Bob?
"Oh God."
Yeah.
Let's see. And then Akira. It
I didn't
looks like
see.
a Japanese motorcycle racing
Yeah,
movie.
it's I don't know if it's motorcycle racing specifically, but it's definitely anime. Something else I didn't see.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. Heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
Same. It's supposed to be a classic.
African Queen. That's Humphrey Bogart made so many great movies
Yeah,
that
he did.
I don't think he could have made a bad movie if he tried.
Uh, I think everybody can if they try hard enough,
Oh,
or if they
that's
have
true.
the right writers for it.
Okay. The animated Alice in Wonderland, 1951.
I couldn't sit through it.
I couldn't either. Alien,
Yeah,
1979. Yes,
Oh
amazing
yeah,
hell
movie.
yes!
that's a great one.
That was the best of them all. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah. Oh, All About Eve.
I love
Again,
that
a
fucking
movie.
movie.
That was a movie you really love that movie, don't you?
I did. Every once in a while, I'll still watch it. Every couple of years, I'll find it
I
and
don't think
watch it.
I've ever seen it.
It's really quiet and subdued. It isn't all slapping each other and hair pulling. It's very grown up, and I don't know. You'd probably hate it because it's kind of starting out slow and everything. But yeah, it was fucking great.
That All the President's Men.
I didn't see that one. I was a baby.
I
All the
We had to
President's Men,
watch
I
that.
did not watch that one. I watched parts of it. That's about it.
We had to watch that in our poli sci class. But then our poli sci instructor was a real. He detested Nixon with a purple passion.
Oh, there you
So,
go.
but anyway, but Alien.
Alien's
Now
fucking awesome.
that movie, that is, if I had to make up a list of top 20 movies ever, Alien would be in that list somewhere.
I still watch it every once in a while. It's fucking great.
Yep. The sequels were good. They didn't quite live up to this, but they were still good.
Yeah, they were okay.
Okay. Then let's see here. All Quiet on the Western Front from 1930. That should be on your list only if you are if you are really into the history of movies and classical movie, and I mean how movies progressed over the time period, over years. But other than that, I wouldn't recommend that for people to watch. You got to be a real movie buff, I think, to watch All Quiet on the Western Front.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
No. Oh, hell.
No.
I
Okay,
can
then got
honestly say I have not watched it.
okay, Almost Famous. I don't even know what
No.
who is
That movie's kind of stupid.
Okay.
who is that?
I don't remember who's in it, but it's about somebody that almost becomes famous. And well, they hanging out with a rock band and everything. It's kind of stupid.
Okay.
Let's see, Billy Crudup, Francis McDormand, Kate Hudson, and Patrick Fugit.
I don't even know who that is. But yeah, I guess that's Kate Hudson there in the
Yeah.
poster.
Kate
Yeah, I'm not
Hudson's the only name I recognize off of that list.
So are we like actually showing? Yeah. All right. So what am I doing here? What's going on? Oh, crap. Trying to keep an eye on the watch page, not doing a good job.
Oh, okay.
Trying to do too many things at once here, and I'm not doing
Yep.
any of them well.
Okay. Emily?
Emily,
Amelia?
yeah, no, I didn't. It's
You know-
Emily. It's French. I didn't see that shit.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch it because it's
Oh.
French.
American Beauty. I did not watch that movie.
Nope.
I did.
How bad was it?
Benny. It's a lot better than you think it is.
Okay.
I actually, after seeing that movie, I can now honestly say that you should watch it.
I just have a problem watching a movie where the main purpose of it is an old married fart wanting to have sex with a 17-year-old.
Right? I had issues with that. But I saw a couple of scenes from it. It wasn't bad. I'm just.
Yeah, it's not what you think it is.
It's not Greedo either.
So it's kind of hard for me to want to watch a movie like that. All right, so we got American Gangster,
No.
American History X.
Oh man, that was a hard movie to watch.
American Gangster, I didn't see. History X, I did not see.
American Hustle and American Psych. You think they had a theme here on these four movies?
Okay, so American Hustle is about the Am Scam thing.
Oh, the Am Scam. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's good, but some of the you can definitely tell what side they're telling it from. So
Okay.
And I hadn't heard about Am Scam in years.
yeah, me too. Because I lived through that, right? I remember when all that shit went down. So yeah, so it's definitely interesting, and they bring out Electric Light Orchestra, an old Electric Light Orchestra song that was, I think it was either never released or was a B-side, but The Long Dark Road. And yeah, it's definitely worth seeing. American Psycho, I saw that one too. Christian Bale. I'm not going to recommend it,
Okay.
but I'm going to say, if you want to go see it, definitely see it. It's but I'm not going to recommend it. I'm going to say don't go out of your way, but yeah, it's not bad.
Okay. Yeah, that was. Let's see here. I just looking to see who all was involved with that. Yeah, that was pretty. Yeah, that ab scam was pretty outrageous thing. I mean, today it'd be nothing, but so American Psycho. I've never seen it,
Me neither.
Yeah,
and
you never. Yeah, it's weird, but
I mean, I've
I mean,
heard Christian Bale did a wonderful job in it.
Yeah.
he did. But yeah, it's like it's not what I was thinking it was.
What do you think it was gonna be?
I thought it was going to be more. Um, I thought it was going to be more. Uh, you know, kind of
I'm lost.
more. Well, I was going to say I thought it was going to be more like like Criminal Minds type of thing.
Okay,
Along that line. You
right.
know, but what we got was a psychological thriller.
All right.
So that's what I thought it was going to be.
Okay, and my bread is done.
Oh, that's what that was.
That's what it was. Is my oven beeping at me saying, come rescue your bread before it all goes bad." Yay!
Yay.
Yay! Smells good. I tell you what, nothing makes a house smell better than freshly baked bread
Uh-huh.
Or cookies.
or cookies. Stuff being freshly baked.
And you can
So,
see, so you can kind of see where my mind is.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, she
somebody's hungry.
says.
I I ate a big bowl of Cheerios this morning because I knew this would make me hungry, so I filled up on Cheerios.
Oh my
I had
gosh.
I had a bagel.
So I had that Cheerios Crunch. The wife bought me a big box of it from Sam's, and
Sam's Club rules for getting stuff like that.
it was actually really good. It was something that neither one of us had seen before, and she knows I like Honey Nut Cheerios more than anything else for
Oh,
the
that's
health
cool.
for the healthier cereals. But my guilty pleasure on cereal is Captain Crunch.
Oh my god.
I've been
Mine is
known
Honey
to dump a
Grams.
whole box of Captain Crunch into a big ass mixing bowl, fill it up with milk, and just eat it all.
Oh man, Cocoa Pebbles or multi-grain Cheerios.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
see.
mine's Honey Grams. I'm a Honey Gram fanatic.
I
I've never
kind
had
of
Honey Grams.
I'll slay on that.
now I'm craving cinnamon toast crunch cereal, and I shouldn't.
I've never
So
been a
much
big fan of
sugar.
that. I don't know why.
Oh, but I got the marshmallows over here. I could eat some of those. I blame you.
Who was it yesterday told me to had that one sweet potato left, and they told me
Oh,
to cook it with some butter and thyme.
I don't know who that was. Was not me.
So I did that for dinner last night, and
Now you like sweet potatoes.
I actually ate a half a sweet potato for the first time in my adult life.
I fucking love sweet potatoes.
Up until day before yesterday, I had not had a sweet potato since I was 18 years old
Oh my god.
because I detested them.
Yeah, you're silly.
They are.
So I've
They're
eaten
so
sweet.
savory.
I've eaten a sweet. I've had sweet potatoes 2 days in a row, and I survived.
They're so buttery and savory and
And anyway, but was that you that told me to cook them with thyme, Dar?
No, it was not me. I already said
Oh,
that. Nope, it was
okay.
not me.
Well,
yeah,
I
the way
thought,
you said it sounded like you were teasing.
yeah, it sounded like you were being sarcastic.
Nope, it was not me.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's see. American Werewolf in London. One of the best transformational scenes ever.
Yes,
Hmm.
American Werewolf in London was great. It was, and I don't get why, because the actor who played the werewolf in that is kind
He
of a
was
dork.
he was cute though.
Yeah, I get that for some people, but he
Oh,
was
come
kind of a
on. Jenny
dork.
Gower was in it.
Yeah, well, that's the only reason I went to go see it is because Jenny Agutter was in it. My Logan's Run,
Mm,
and yeah, totally agree that it's a great movie.
Now,
Totally get
did you
behind it.
watch the sequel, American Werewolf in Paris?
no.
I did not.
Okay. Well, you didn't waste this much. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, the rest of the movie was okay. But that scene of him transforming into the
Hmm.
werewolf, that was an amazing job that they did in 1981. Okay. Let's see. The next one here was it Angels with Dirty Faces with James Cagney. If you're a classic film buff fan like I am, that's on your list.
Oh my God, wasn't that the movie the kid was watching in Home Alone?
Yes.
I thought
Yeah.
that the title, it sounded so weird to me. I thought it was a made up movie all these years.
What? What? Yeah, I could get that. I could see that. I could see that. Angels with Dirty Faces.
It sounds like friggin', what do you call it? The Little Rascals or something.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it does. But Angels with Dirty Faces is a good movie. If you're all into um, older movies, that is a good one to watch.
Yep. Annie Hall,
Oh, fuck that.
Ramon's favorite movie.
I will fucking stab you. I know where you live.
uh, I'm neither a Diane Keaton fan nor a Woody
Don't
or
get me started on that
or
pervert.
or what's his name?
I
Woody.
never saw Annie Hall, so
Okay. What's this in here? Annihilation. Never heard of it.
Same.
Okay, I don't think I've ever heard of it. Let's see here.
what movie's that?
Annihilation
Annihilation?
from 2018.
I think I saw that. Who's all in it?
That's I'm getting ready to look up.
I hope you're not
Uh,
mixing it up with Armageddon with Bruce Willis.
No, I'm not mixing that up because
Okay.
Armageddon is.
Stars Natalie Portman, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Tessa Thompson. A biologist signs up for a dangerous secret expedition into a mysterious zone where the laws of nature don't apply.
Oh, Lord.
Ooh, I'm gonna go see it now.
I don't think there's naked
I'm not
pillow
sure I
fights in
did
that
see
one.
it.
No, I don't
Not
think
sure
there's
I
any
did see it.
I don't think there's any nudity in it.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, well, that nixed it for me. Let's go.
See, I don't only watch movies for boobs. That's a good reason to, but
Right?
it's not necessary because everybody likes boobs.
Hmm.
A biologist's husband disappears. She puts her name forward for an expedition into an environmental disaster zone. The expedition team is made up of biologists, anthropologists, a psychologist, a surveyor, and a linguist. Rated R for violence, bloody images, languages, and some sexuality.
Great. They got everybody in there but a sharpshooter. That's
Yep.
that's a mission that's gonna be really great. You gotta have a sharpshooter or a
So,
munitions person, somebody.
okay, so let's see here. I've got to move this tab closer to the other tab.
Mm.
Whoa, almost did. You almost got to hear a cough.
Oh
Okay.
wow, we missed out. Oh
Yeah, you missed
bummer.
out. All right. The Apartment in 1960.
Nope.
Again, never heard of it.
I think that's a
No.
Shirley MacLaine movie.
You
Oh,
know,
that could be. That
that
could
could
be.
be by looking at the artwork on the cover. That looks like that could be Shirley MacLaine. So let's see here. You're right. Jack Lemmon, Shirley MacLaine, Fred McMurray. Comedy, drama, romance.
Hmm.
Manhattan insurance clerk tries to rise in his company by letting its executives use his apartment for, yes,
Mm.
but complications and a romance of his own ensue. All
Well.
right. Yep. Apocalypse Now.
All right. So I am going to give you my take on this movie.
Oh,
Please
dude.
do so.
All right. So here's what I'm going to say about it.
Hmm.
Not the least bit realistic at all.
Hmm.
Um, but it does, for me, I found it interesting because it's, a lot of PT boats and stuff like that. The river boat guys.
Hmm.
So that part was interesting to me. Marlon Brando was great in it. Um,
Yep.
so was Robert Duvall. Really good war movie, but not even anywhere close to historically accurate.
Okay.
But it does call up, pays homage to a certain group of guys that not a lot of people know about. So, but yeah, all in all, I would say go see it. The soundtrack is fantastic for this
Yep.
movie. So yeah.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Ah,
Yeah.
And that's the movie that made the Valkyries March
yep.
famous.
Yeah,
Man.
that's the March of the Valkyries. It put classical music on the map.
Yep.
Hmm.
Okay.
So
Army of Shadows. This is a French movie.
Never heard of it.
So, well, it's a French movie about the French resistance.
that's probably
Okay.
the reason I never heard of it.
Yep.
It's not something that interests me.
The Arrival from 2016.
Didn't see it.
I saw it. Saw it
Is it
by
good?
accident. I saw it by accident and fell asleep watching it.
Okay, got my answer.
What movie's that?
The Arrival.
Oh God.
Uh, I it was a bad movie. I mean, Amy Adams, Jeremy Renner, Forrest Whitaker. I mean, the actors in it should have been a good movie,
Mm-hmm.
but it really wasn't. I did not.
We had a lot of weird alien movies around a certain amount of time.
Yeah,
Like there
Yeah.
was Contact and something else and this and
Yeah,
yeah.
the rival sucked though. So boring.
It really was. All right, let's see here.
Oh,
Which
Arsenic,
one?
isn't that the one with the three little old ladies that keep poisoning people?
Yes.
I thought when I was little I loved that shit. I don't even remember it now, but I remember I loved it.
Arsenic and Old Lace is a fantastic movie.
Hmm.
Didn't see it. I didn't see it.
It was good because it was fun to
Okay.
watch. No, you should watch it. It was fun.
Yes,
All
it,
right.
it is really is a fun movie to watch.
All right. I got a bag for a little bit, so I'm going to go on mute.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'll be back when I can.
And I am buttering up some of this bread I just baked, and I will tell you how it tastes as soon as the butter melts into it. Because I am looking
Taunting
for
me with your bread fucking
because
ASMR.
because it is okay. The artist.
I like that one.
Okay, what's it about? Because I'm not familiar with it.
It's about a guy who's a famous performer or something. I haven't seen it since it came out, so I don't really remember a lot of the details, but he's sponsoring this young protege and she goes up in the world and he crashes and he's an alcoholic and I think unless I'm getting A Star is Born mixed up with it, I don't know, I might be. But it was a really good movie. It's in French, but I don't think anybody speaks during it
Hmm.
until the end. Oh, it's he's a silent film actor, and then when the talkies come, I think he starts flopping like Valentino did, or something like that. But it was really good.
All right.
Did not see that Assault on Precinct 13.
I did, and it's actually a good movie. I mean, it's it's a John Carpenter flick
Okay.
with Ethan Hawke, Lawrence Fishburne, Gabriel Byrne.
Wow, they were
Uh,
young back then.
yeah, John Leguizamo's in it. Brian Dennehy is in it.
I love John Leguizamo, so you got me there.
So,
What movie are you
uh,
talking about now?
Assault on Precinct 13.
Yeah, fantastic movie. Are you talking about the original or the new one?
The
The,
76.
the 76.
Okay, yeah, 76 one. Okay. And that one, there was also that one, it was called Fort Apache, the Bronx. Came out about the
That
same time.
Oh, I forgot that movie even existed until you said it just now.
Oh, Fort
Yeah.
Apache, the Bronx is amazingly good. I love that movie.
Yeah, so both of those movies, it came about the same time period, a couple years apart. But both of them, Assault on Precinct 13 and Fort Apache, the Bronx, both really good movies.
Fort
Yeah,
Apache, the Bronx came out in 81.
yeah, a little later. Then they recently remade that Assault on 13. They did
I
a
direct,
updated version.
I doubt if it's anywhere near as good.
It's not. It's not. No, not even close. The original is the
Yep.
one to watch.
How about the addition from I don't know anything about that one. I don't even know the title. I mean,
You no,
I don't even know
no,
about it
don't go
either.
see Audition. Okay, that's a Takashi Miike film, and his shit is so fucking gross. I'm not saying everything, but I saw a few things by him. I got up to the point where they had the piano wire, and I was like, nope. I turned that shit off.
Ooh,
I couldn't finish it.
what's the all right.
is it
The
that
director's
bad, Robin?
Takashi. It was. I have. I have a very weak stomach now that I'm grown up. As a kid, I could watch anything. I laughed during Nightmare on Elm Street. I laughed through every horror movie I saw. Now that I'm an adult, I can't tolerate that shit. This, I could not fucking tolerate. And there's stuff that's even worse than that. And
What year
no,
did it
it
come out?
99.
1999, Japanese horror flick.
He also did Ishi the Killer, which also had some really disturbing shit in it. No. Mm-mm. What was the other one? It was a Masters of Horror thing. He did an episode for Masters of Horror and it was good. and it wasn't nearly as gory as this, but it had some disturbing imagery. Yeah.
You have to subscribe to Fandor to watch it. Yeah.
Uh,
They also
if you,
have the audition 2022.
they probably dampened it down because this guy, he gets really fucking awful in his movies. The Masters of
Not,
Horror thing, no.
I tell you, of movies that I thought were absolutely horrible to watch, that I shut off. I don't know how long into it, but
God.
was that Human Centipede movie?
I would never watch it. I
Well,
refuse. Once I heard
I didn't know nothing about it.
fair enough, but I heard what it was. People told me, and I was like, no, fuck y'all. Go watch it yourself. I ain't doing it.
So when I watched it, I had no clue. I mean, I had no idea what it was about until I, saw it for myself. Avatar.
We'll see it.
I think that movie was overrated.
Mm-hmm. That's what I
Yeah, I
heard.
think that movie is definitely overrated. It was not near as good as what everybody proclaimed it to be.
Mm-mm.
The special effects in it were great,
Mm-hmm.
but as far as the movie goes, Avengers Endgame, okay.
I liked it and I didn't because that saw the end of actors that I really liked in it. And the only really part that I really, really liked was when Thanos punched Captain Marvel so hard she got yeeted out of the film. That was some good shit. But other than that, I mean, you didn't, and nobody saw or heard from her again. You know, no. I remember my daughter stood up and she's like, "Is Iron Man dead?" And that fucking destroyed me. And meanwhile, the audience is fucking laughing at her like, "Fuck y'all, man. That's my baby girl." Nah, she was so broken over that.
Yeah. Yeah, that movie, the ending of that movie didn't hit me near as hard as the end of Logan did, though.
I don't see that one.
Oh, you never saw Logan?
I'm
You,
not a
you
huge Wolverine fan.
ah, the ending of Logan is the one that the is the movie that I mean I got caught up into there.
Okay.
Baby Driver, no
Mm,
clue.
I don't know.
Okay. Now Back to the Future, the original one.
I'm gonna get so much shit. I didn't see it.
Okay. Well, I thought it was an amazingly good movie.
I heard it was, and I like Michael J. Fox. So, and what's his name? Help me out, Doc Brown. I keep forgetting his friggin' name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love him.
Oh, next page.
Never heard of it.
Baccarat.
Baccarat? No.
Bad Times at the El Royale. No idea about it.
I never heard of any of these except Bambi.
Yep. Bambi's the only one I know anything about there.
I didn't even watch that one.
I haven't watched it since I was a kid.
Oh, I've never heard of this.
A Beautiful Mind I did not watch.
Same. I
Battle
saw Battle
Royale.
Royale was good. That was good.
Uh,
They made a sequel though, and it didn't follow the book, so I didn't watch that either.
oh, is it based on a book? I take it
Mhm.
then.
Mhm.
Okay.
It was good. Not the book, but I haven't read it. But you know,
The only movie here I had not seen is Being John Malkovich.
I didn't see that
Be-
either.
Beetlejuice. One of the few I mean,
It was okay.
Michael Keaton is a great actor. He can
Yeah.
pull off any kind of a role.
Yeah. I
Uh, the
love.
orig- the original Ben Hur from 1959.
Didn't see it.
Yes. And Beverly Hills Cop one of I'm not a big Eddie Murphy fan, but that was I mean, it was an enjoyable movie. I wouldn't say it was a great movie, but it was enjoyable.
It was fun.
Hmm.
I gotta say though, Eddie Murphy in his prime was fucking wonderful.
Yeah, I preferred his stand up to his movies, though.
Delirious was the best thing he ever did.
So, um, that don't, I'm not going to argue that point with you. But Beetlejuice, that movie had me laughing and looking for
Hmm.
little things, hidden little Easter eggs hidden throughout the whole movie.
You found him?
No, I just kept looking for them. Every time I watch it, I keep looking for little things on the side of the screens that, you know. So,
That's cute.
Bicycle Thieves, never heard of
I
it.
never heard of it.
Big.
I saw parts of it. It was okay, but there were some parts that were really creepy, and it was weird. But yeah, it was okay.
That's one of the few. My wife really liked it, and I could sit down and watch it with her.
Mm,
All right, but I was not overly impressed by it.
okay.
Okay, Big Fish and Big Heat. I've never heard of either one.
I heard of Big Fish, but I never saw it. But I keep getting it mixed up with Dead Fish, which was a good. No, it was a really good movie. It was very funny. It had Gary Oldman and Meatloaf. No, I'm thinking of something else. But it had Gary Oldman in it and somebody else.
Okay.
Oh, I can't remember now. It was just fun. It was a really fun movie.
The only one of these I saw is The Birds by Alfred Hitchcock.
Hold on.
And well, no, I did see The Big Sleep with Bogart and Bacall.
I didn't see any of these. My mother tried to make me watch The Birds when it came on TV,
Right.
and it didn't scare me. But I was like, "Oh, fuck, it's just some fucking birds, man." You know? I'm like, just get a fucking weed whacker and get to town. So yeah, no, I didn't see that.
Okay. Black Swan.
Saw part of it.
You said you saw it, right?
I saw. I remember part of it. Part of it I forgot. But I mean, it was good, but it was also, like Natalie Portman's a really great actress, and so is her co-star, and I forget her fucking name. From the '70s show, Mila Kunis. They're both really good actresses, but it's kind of take it or leave it. Like, I like some of it. It's not something I'm gonna see more of. Black Klansman. I want to see that so fucking bad.
An African American police officer from Colorado Springs infiltrates a local KKK branch aided by a Jewish surrogate who becomes its leader.
Hmm.
Interesting.
It's got this guy. It's got Adam Driver from a lot of shit that I'm not
Let's
gonna
see.
name.
John David Washington, Adam Driver, and
Hmm.
Laura Harrier.
I don't know.
Oh, right. Okay. I'll tell you right now why I won't watch. Most likely won't watch it.
Huh?
Written by Spike Lee.
The trailer looked really good, so I kind of want to see it because of the trailer.
All right.
I gotta remind him to watch that with me.
It's evidently based on a true
Yeah, it is.
thing that happened back in 2018.
Hmm. Well,
I intentionally refuse to watch anything the Spike Lee's got anything to do with.
okay.
So, um, I don't like racist. So anyway, Blade Runner 1982.
I just saw it like last week or the week before. It was so fucking good.
that movie is simply amazing from start to finish. It's I've got the original movie. Then I've got the what was it, Blade Runner 2042,
I didn't see that one.
the sequel to it,
Hmm.
and uh, yeah, the movie the sequel doesn't stand up to it, but
Of course not.
this movie here is just simply amazing.
The cinematography was fucking gorgeous.
Well,
It
the acting, you could not go wrong with any of the actors.
it was
And
just such an oppressive atmosphere with the rain coming down constantly. My God.
and the thing about it though is, Rutger Hauer's speech
Yes,
there at
I
the
was just gonna
end.
say it. He gives the best fucking monologues. If he is in a movie and does not give a monologue, that movie should not be allowed to be released till it's corrected. Because no, my God, it was so, and he was just so beautiful to look at. Anyway, he was a beautiful man. Yeah,
Yeah,
he gave a really great monologue near the end of Hobo with a Shotgun too. So he was in this delivery ward and he's talking about the kids, about how perfect the babies, how perfect they are. They have a clean slate, no imperfections, no sins. It was just so beautiful. Then he gave that thing in Blade Runner, and I was like, oh my God, now I understand. You know,
right. I mean,
and then
and Sean Young, I think this is one of the best roles she ever did.
mm,
Right. Um,
I don't think I've seen a lot of things she's in, but yeah, she was good.
Ridley Scott really pulled the best out of every actor in that movie.
Oh, fucking Ridley Scott. Okay, that explains it right there.
Ridley Scott pulled the. I mean, Edward James Olmos. It's not hard to get good out of him,
All right.
but I mean, he really got him to underplay his role
Mm-hmm.
perfectly. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. You don't
It's
need a lot of
just
screaming and slamming doors and throwing stuff. I like what they did with Harrison Ford though, because he was so socially inept, and
yeah.
you couldn't really tell if they were going for autism or a fucking robot. Like you didn't know if they really wanted to plant that seed in your head. What the fuck is wrong with this dude or what? But yeah, I loved it.
Well, Ridley Scott wanted to plant that seed.
Mhm.
Is he or isn't he?
Mhm.
And the thing is I've got the director's cut.
Mm.
I've got
That's
both
what
the
we want.
theater release and the director's cut. And
Mhm.
the scenes that they left out of the theater release
Mhm.
should have been in the movie.
I didn't see the original. I saw the director's cut, like you said. It was really
Okay,
good.
yeah. The original they left a few scenes out that really foretold a lot.
Mhm.
Maybe that's why they left them out. But yeah, Blade Runner. If you've never seen Blade Runner, I highly post the
Mhm.
link. What do you want the link to there?
Check out Netflix or Amazon. I don't know where you're gonna see it, but it's out there.
I'm sorry. You got ice
Uh,
cream? I got yeah, it's good.
what?
I'm getting it. Anybody
Yes.
ever watched Teeth? Teeth. That movie sounds.
Oh, that was such a good fucking movie. Who's telling you
No.
about Teeth?
Yeah.
The Hitcher?
Wow. Fury saying he made a heavy oat bread. Yeah, that stuff is something else.
Uh,
Yep.
okay, Furry, are you talking about the
Oh
Hitcher
no.
from?
Oh, Fury. How dare you say that Blade Runner was overrated. Oh,
Oh no, I'm so
I,
disappointed in you.
I am disappointed in you, Fury, for saying that's overrated.
And you don't get one because you on the welfare. You can't afford it, and your father's an alcohol. Yeah, that was a good bit. But yeah, you're saying the Hitcher is that the one from the '80s with like that soap opera star and the guy that hitchhiked with her, and he had that gold pocket watch? Because that's the only Hitcher I've seen.
Now, Hitcher 19, it's a 1986 movie with Rucker Hauer.
I'm thinking the Drifter. Was it the Drifter or the Hitch? I don't know. Okay, yeah, it was fucking awful.
Okay. Rucker Hauer, C. Thomas Howell, Jennifer Jason Lee.
Yes, I remember that now. They remade that. I'm sure it was shit, but yeah.
So,
I think the movie I was thinking was The Drifter. I don't know. That was really fucking awful good. Look what we're coming up on.
okay. Blazing Saddles, a movie that could not be made today.
No.
In
Where
today's,
the white women at? And that's all I'm going to say. Because I like this channel.
the Gene Wilder. Gene Wilder's always been funny to watch. I
Hmm.
mean, he does his roles so well. Um, the one where with Richard Pryor, where they're in go end up in prison.
He's done a few movies with Richard Pryor. I'm not sure if it's
Yeah,
Silver Streak you're thinking of or something
no,
else.
no, it's not Silver Streak. Gene, Gene Wilder
And
prison
Richard
film.
Pryor.
Stir Crazy.
Thank you. I couldn't think of it.
Yep. And yeah, that's another great movie. I mean, when I say great, I mean a movie that actually made me laugh.
Hmm.
Thank
But
you,
I like
Fury.
him because he can do like he doesn't just do the comedy. He can do a really sensitive role really well. Like his voice gets all soft and quiet. And, you know,
Yep.
I loved him.
Let's see here. Blowout. Okay, Blowout, Blue Angel, Blue Velvet, and Blues Brothers. But they couldn't find another blue movie to put there. What was that? Blowout. Who's that? John Travolta?
I have never heard of this fucking movie.
Neither have I. Blowout, 1981 film. John Travolta, Nancy Alley, John Lithgow. Nancy Allen was in a lot of movies back there in the early 80s,
Hmm.
but she didn't do much after that time period, though, did she?
No.
So, uh, neo noir mystery thriller written and directed by Brian De Palma. Uh, unintentionally captures audio evidence of an assassination involving a presidential hopeful.
Oh,
Okay. Well, it might be worthwhile watching. I'll have to check it out. So, Blues Brothers, might as well skip the middle two. Blues Brothers,
yeah,
the soundtrack to that is just simply amazing.
that is true.
I mean, everything from Statman Crothers to Della Reese to God, I mean,
Aretha
it's
Franklin.
Aretha Franklin. It's just one marvelous song after another. And what's that? Half a tank of gas, I can't. The countdown Dan Aykroyd goes through, and a pack of cigarettes. We're good.
Mm,
You know.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, Lucy won too soon. But what in the hell just happened?
What?
Must have accidentally clicked on an ad. So, all right, what we got here? Bone Tomahawk, Warren Beatty, Faye Dunaway. Oh, Bonnie and Clyde with Warren Beatty. The Born Identity. I liked and hated the Born Identity.
Okay.
All right, now I'm a Robert Ludlum fan. I've read most of the books written by Robert Ludlum, and the Born
Uh,
Identity is based on a series of books that Ludlum wrote.
Okay.
All right, I hated the choreography of the fight scenes and the way they did the jump cuts. I
Okay.
don't think during the fight scenes there's a single camera shot for more than 2 seconds because it kept it's like you got it gave me a headache actually watching the fight scenes because the way they jumped the cameras around.
Mm,
It's almost like, okay, you take a swing, perfect swing cut. Now let's move the camera over here. Now you take a swing, perfect swing cut. Now let's move the camera over here.
mm.
Oh, gave me a headache. Fury, I'm going to disagree with you. I don't think John Lithgow is underrated because he is such a great actor that I've never heard anybody say anything bad about his acting. Okay, Suicide Blonde was better than The Born Identity, but should have been swapped. Suicide Blonde. I am not familiar with that one, Fury.
Neither am I.
But yeah, the I mean, and I've watched. In fact, I just watched The Born Identity and the sequels here, not but about a month or so ago. So it's not that I don't watch them; just they give the fight scenes give, especially in The Born Identity, give me a headache. Oh, oh, wait, that's not the Brazil I was thinking of. Brazil, 1985.
I never saw it. It's, I think it's a Baz Luhrmann thing, though.
Okay. Breakfast Club. That's right up your alley, isn't it?
I like that one. You know, they get a lot of stuff right about some things, but I think they made that movie. They made the characters we wanted to be. It wasn't really teenagers though, but it was like what you'd want to be if you were the prep or you were whatever. You'd want to have those lines. You'd want to be cool like them because even though they call themselves outcasts or whatever, they were really fucking cool. So, but yeah, I liked it. I like Jeffrey Jones in it. Wait, what was that? No, that was the other one. The fucking janitor. I can't remember his name, but yeah, it was good.
Okay. Um, see, I was not a Brat Pack fan.
I wasn't either. I didn't see anything else with them in it, but I did see that one movie. So,
So, I mean, like I liked Ali Sheedy,
hmm
um, and a few of the roles that she had. The Sheen boys, I could take them or leave them. Who's that? Was that Molly Ringwald there in the front?
yeah,
I never really cared for her.
I don't think she should have been cast in The Stand But that's just a personal opinion.
So, okay, now the Bride of Frankenstein. If you are a Frankenstein fan and the movies and such, you've already seen the 1935 version. If you're not, don't. You've got. I mean, that's a specific genre flick. You've got to like that style of movie to enjoy that. Bridge of Spies.
Never heard of it.
Tom Hanks, Mark Rylance, and Alan Alda. American lawyers recruited to defend an arrested Soviet spy in court, then helped the CIA facilitate an exchange of the spy for a Soviet captured American U-2 pilot. Historical drama film. Okay, interested. So, sort of based on a true story, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because they do, I mean, they are mentioning Gary Powers. So, I may have to check that out. Write that one down to watch. Yeah, we just talked about Bridge over the River Kwai last week,
Yes.
and I do recommend watching it. It's a very long movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Brighton Rock and the Burbs.
I've never heard of Brighton Rock, and I haven't seen The Burbs.
Okay. But Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid?
No.
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 Oh,
Girl.
you need to watch that one.
We'll see.
You all right for a it's not your typical um oh Fury, you are so wrong there.
What happened? Let me see.
No one should have been cast in this stand. It was a terrible
No, we're talking
adaptation.
about the original one, Fury. We're not talking about that crazy shit they had on Amazon that they wouldn't release negative reviews on it for like a year after it was released and shit. Not that. We're talking about the first one that had Gary Sinise and Ruby D and her man Ossie. Fuck, help me out here. Ossie Davis.
Hmm.
That was the good adaptation.
The only person that was miscast in that was the guy that's supposed to be the fat boy.
Oh, Corey Nemec. I know who you're talking about.
They
I
totally
actually okay.
miscast him.
I get that. Physically, because I read the book and physically he was like the wrong physical type for it, but he really acted well in that one. I don't know. I liked him in it.
Oh, I mean, for what he had to, for what he did a good job. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that. I'm just saying that, he didn't come across to me as that, um, the guy that was written in the book. The
Okay.
role, you know what I'm saying?
I think it might have had a lot to do with the whoever wrote the script and put it together too,
Yeah,
but
yeah. A lot of it was the script, but he didn't have this, the same attitude, I guess. But anyway,
well, I said the same thing about Carrie, like the original was Sissy Spacek, because she wasn't physically the same as the girl in the book who was kind of fat. But at the same time, she was really great at acting it out, so I kind of let
yeah.
that slide.
All right.
What?
I've never heard of this
Yeah,
first
later.
one.
Sorry.
I've never heard of this first one. Is this a
Okay, let me.
Japanese movie?
Byzantium. I never heard of it, so I don't know.
I'm checking it out now. Uh, movie, come on. Thank you. Vampire movie.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what's it about? The film stars Gemma Arrington, Saoirse Ronan, and Sam Riley. Interesting. Vampire flick. May have to check it out.
Okay.
The film received generally positive reviews. Yeah, all right. Add that to my list. The Cabin in the Woods.
That
That
was
was a
okay.
good movie.
It was good. Just I like the idea at the end with them all having to pool on what's going to come next, and yeah, that was kind of cool.
All the monsters in cages down below.
Hmm.
That was good.
Yeah,
The Cabinet of Dr. Kilgore. Oh,
I I always wanted to see it, and I never got around to it.
it's again, if you're a movie buff, uh, then that's a movie you need to watch. Oh, Klaus Kinski, man, I have not heard of him in a long time. He did a lot of oh, and Natasha. Yeah, if you, yeah, especially considering how old she was when she was making a lot of her movies.
Huh?
You're right. You would get in trouble. So let's see. Calvary in 2014. I don't know
No.
anything about it. Oh, Captain Phillips. That's the retelling of the pirate ship
Yeah,
down off of Madagascar. Carlito's Way.
I saw part
Mm,
of it. Mm, okay.
yeah. Carnival of Souls.
I saw part of that. I really want to
Yeah.
see the whole thing. It was really good when I saw it.
And then Carrie. Boy, amazing how we
Uh,
were just talking about that.
One of my favorites. It's a classic
Hmm.
for a reason.
Yep, it definitely is. Does it stick close to the book? No.
No, it's pretty fucking close.
It
Ex- There's a couple of things they left out because it was internal dialogue,
right.
so they had to. But other than that, it was pretty fucking close.
So let's see here. What we got: Casablanca, Casino, Castaway, and Catch Me If You Can.
I haven't
You
seen
notice
any of
how
those.
Tom Hanks is in a lot of these movies?
Yeah, I don't think people realize how many movies he's been in.
You Tom Hanks and Bogart's in a lot of these movies here. I just watched Catch Me If You Can a couple days ago. Watch that again.
Oh,
Uh, Castaway had its. I tried watching that the other day,
yeah.
and I think I shut it off about a third of the way through.
Some movies are like that. You can't
You know,
help it.
I think it was one of those movies that's great when you watch it the first time, but after that, it's like,
Mm-hmm. You start
oh,
seeing some of the loopholes, and
right.
yeah.
Casino, I know nothing about. I never watched it.
Me neither.
Children of Men.
Oh no,
Um,
more movies I haven't seen.
yep. Chinatown with Jack Nicholson.
And Faye
Yeah,
Dunaway.
yes, need to watch Chinatown.
I saw the end of it where she kind of went nuts,
Hmm.
but other than that,
Citizen Kane and City Lights again.
Mm,
You're going back into the 30s and 40s, and I'm going to say the
yeah.
same. I'm going to just keep saying the same thing. If you're not a true film buff, you don't watch them because you're not going to enjoy them.
Uh,
Clerks, never saw it.
yeah.
Clockwork Orange, I've probably watched that movie about 20 times.
Jesus, that was a sick
That's that's really a good movie. It's a weird movie. It's warped. It's Fury. I love it. Fury says children of men is worthy. Okay. Uh, Close Encounters.
movie. I've never seen it.
You've never seen Close Encounters?
No. I know I'm faithless. I need to go see it.
I haven't. I haven't probably watched it in about 15 or 20 years.
Oh
So
my god.
I've watched Clockwork Orange more often than I've watched Close Encounters.
Um,
Coco. I've never seen it.
I thought it was okay. It wasn't the greatest.
Uh, Conjuring. Cool Hand Luke. Yes. Yes. That movie is. That movie is an amazingly good movie. What we have here?
Is a failure to communicate.
Communicate. But my favorite scene in that though is the egg eating contest.
I didn't see it. What happened at the egg eating contest?
Um, he makes a bet that he can eat. I think it's like 40 eggs or 50 eggs,
Uh huh.
and he does it.
Okay.
It's but the you know there are a bunch of guys in jail in prison in a work camp, and they're betting on whether or not he can eat all those hard boiled eggs.
Uh,
So yeah, definitely. If you like movies at all, you need to watch Cool Hand Luke.
okay.
Cross of Iron, I did not see. Ooh, your fans,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
something's going to cross your mic real bad. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, did not watch it.
Neither.
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. I actually enjoyed that movie.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know if I'll ever watch it again,
Uh,
but I actually did enjoy watching it.
okay.
Uh, Dances with Wolves, I enjoyed.
I like that one.
So, The Dark Knight.
Oh yeah.
Uh, okay. I much prefer the Michael Keaton Batman, but this is not a bad one. I mean, it is the Dark Knight. It's not Batman. It's the Dark Knight. So,
Oh, is that
what?
the one? That's the one with Heath Ledger, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen that one yet, so. Oh my
So,
god, people beating in my door. What do you mean you haven't seen Batman? That's the best Batman.
okay. Das Boot.
Sucks.
Hey, Das Boot. I never
Sucks.
saw it. I never saw it. So,
Sucks.
all right. How about Dead Man?
What's that about? Who is it?
Yep.
What is it? Talk to me
It's a movie.
about.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Neither do I. Like I don't know anything about
Red.
Deep Red.
Oh my god.
You must have watched it.
Oh, I did. Yes, I did. Not what you expect.
And what's it about?
Okay, so deep red is this drug, right? This new drug. And it's about this guy who thinks he has this friend who but the friend doesn't really exist, and this guy's doing all this stuff. And there's this couple that go around killing people, but they're not really. It's one of those kind of movies like that. It's cool. Deep Red is good, but I don't think I saw the '75 version. Deep Red 1975. I think I saw a different version of it. Hello.
Yes,
Oh,
we're
okay.
listening.
All right, so I think I saw a different version of it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I did. No, the version I saw was 1976.
Ah,
Yeah, so
yeah. So they made two versions back to back like that, huh?
yeah, they did. So then there's the 1994 version. So they've made several. Um, but yeah, it's worth. Now I'm starting to question which one I saw.
I haven't seen any of them, so
Wow.
I have
Ah,
seen the Deer Hunter.
yeah, I tried to watch it. I couldn't.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember if I went downtown to watch it or if, I had to go downtown to watch it since it released in '78
Ah,
because they wouldn't have played at the Base Theater when it was that new.
yeah, that's Willem Dafoe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did see it, but I didn't really pay attention apparently because I don't really remember it too much.
William Defoe, Christopher Walken.
Yeah, it's one of those Vietnam War movies, right? Where he comes back
Yeah.
all traumatized and all that kind of stuff.
A bunch of them do. Yeah.
Yeah, see, a lot of those kind of movies I didn't watch on purpose. So because, I was deeply traumatized by the Vietnam War.
Okay.
So
My
yeah, a lot of that kind of stuff I didn't
my
watch.
half brother was over there, but I wasn't.
Well, see, I definitely wasn't because I was much too young. Right. But my dad
Right.
was there. And see, then growing up on military bases, right? So every day when you're in school, you see the JAG officer and a couple enlisted guys come and take the kids out of school.
Right.
And you knew that's because their fathers died.
Right.
So yeah, it was that kind of thing. And then of course, my dad and most our neighbors were involved in that. So when they came back, it was kind of like just one of those things you didn't talk about because there were, so yeah, just yeah. So I didn't see a lot of those movies. But at any rate, so moving right along.
All right. Now, Deliverance with Burt Reynolds.
Deliverance. Yes, I saw that a couple times.
Yep.
Okay, I would fully admit the first time I see it, I didn't really understand it, but I was pretty young. Second time I saw it, I understood it more, and I was like, "Yeah, that's just creepy. That's just sick."
Yeah. There was a lot of that movie that was just sick.
Yeah, but all in all, it's a pretty good movie.
Did it do that? Damn it.
Yeah,
That's
you clicked on something.
That's the second time it's done that.
You gotta quit doing that shit, whatever it is you're doing.
I'm doing something crazy, that's for certain.
The Descent.
Well, I was trying to check up the Departed there. It's what, DiCaprio,
Yeah,
Jack Nicholson, Matt
it
Damon.
it's an okay movie. It's not great, but it's okay.
Oh, it's got, I mean, Jack Nicholson, Damon, DiCaprio, Mark Wahlberg, Charlie or Martin Sheen. A lot of good I mean, a lot of good actors in it.
Yeah,
So it's not like it's
it's
badly cast.
no, it's about the gangs in New York and all that back in the day.
Ah, okay. I just never seen it.
Yeah, it's not a bad movie. I mean, I'm not going to say it's a bucket list movie because I know that's what this is all about, but
Right.
I would say that it's definitely worth watching.
Oh, The Descent. Yeah, okay. I remember saying I wanted to watch this and I never did.
You should.
The
It's
six
worth
women
watching.
go into a cave system.
Yep. And all sorts of weird shit happens to them
Yep.
down there. Yeah, it's pretty freaky. It's worth a watch.
Yeah, I thought about watching that.
Again, it's not a bucket list movie, but if it's on Amazon Prime, if you get the chance, yeah, give it a watch.
All right. And Destry rides again. Uh,
I'm not sure about that one.
okay.
Is that Sergio Leone or?
Marlena Dietrich and Jimmy Stewart.
It's not one of the spaghetti westerns. I have no
No,
idea.
neither do I.
I have no idea.
Then this next one is a French movie,
Which means I haven't seen it.
which means I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I go out of my way not to do French things.
Alfred Hitchcock's Dial M
Oh,
for Murder.
Diablique. Oh my God.
Yeah, Diablique, that's that French movie. But Alfred Hitchcock really put out a lot of good, really good movies. Dial M for Murder, though, that's I haven't seen that probably 30 years. Die Hard with a very young Bruce Willis.
Yes, the best Christmas movie ever.
Yes, it is. And The Dirty Dozen
With Lee Marvin,
and a whole bunch of other people.
Ernest Borgnine. Yeah, Dirty Dozen's well worth watching.
Yes, and
Well,
it's actually could be easily have been made into two movies.
yeah, probably could.
But yeah, if you're into World War II movies, The Dirty Dozen should be on top of your list to watch.
Yes.
So
Furry Kitten, it's not French. You're right. Diablique's not French.
yeah, the late great Jim Brown is in it.
Yeah.
Okay, what we got here next?
I would say Dirty Dozen belongs on the bucket list. Dirty
Yep.
Harry, the original.
Yep, 1971, definitely there.
Yeah. Oh, District 9. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Definitely a bucket list movie.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Imagine V, but good.
I watched District 9 and I wasn't impressed.
What? Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, I just was not impressed at all.
Well, Eagle, you have a good rest, man. You take care of yourself.
Oh, man. Well, best luck to you, Eagle.
I really like District 9. I don't know why, but it spoke to me.
All right. Now I thought I knew most of these spaghetti westerns, but this one here, I not.
What, the Django or
Yeah.
Django? Yeah, that's good. That's I believe that's Sergio, but I'm not sure. I'm
Yeah,
trying
it's
to
a
remember.
Sergio.
Yeah, all his movies are freaking awesome.
Like I
Django
said,
Unchained,
I, I thought I
not
knew
worth
all.
watching.
I thought I knew all most of these spaghetti westerns from this time period. Now, this is one I've missed.
Yeah, so Django, the original Django was freaking awesome, but a lot of other Italian directors made their made sequels and prequels in that, but the only thing Django about him was the name. Django is the original. It is worth watching. Definitely a bucket list movie. You have to watch it.
Hmm.
So now
A TV
Django,
series of the same name is set to be released in 2023.
yeah, I don't
Huh.
think it'll be as good, but that's all right. And
Interesting.
Django Unchained is just crap. It's just crap.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it's a good thing because it's crap.
All right. Do the right thing. All right. This is a movie that turned me off of Spike Lee.
Yeah,
I've never watched another Spike Lee movie after this one.
yep.
So,
Okay, so Dog Day Afternoon was it was good, but that's about all I'll say about it. Donnie Brasco again, it was good, and Donnie Darko, yeah. All right. So with that being said, I'm out of here. It's that time.
is it that time already? Yeah, it's
Well,
getting close.
it's a little
Getting
early,
close.
but yeah, I got stuff I got to get done.
All right. Well, you try to have a good one.
Oh, I always do, man.
All right.
Ooh, don't look now. What the hell's that? That's Donald Sutherland, old Donald Sutherland.
Yep. A
Oh, I'd
young
like to
Donald
see that.
Sutherland.
Yeah, because that was about the same time as like Body Snatchers and all that, which was
Right.
such a great movie. Um,
And of those Doctor Strangelove or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, I love that movie.
yeah, there's parts about it that, well, Slim Pickens, anything with Slim Pickens is
Oh my God, how long have I been muted?
for a long time, man.
Jesus, I've been talking and shit, and
You
I was
thought
just
we
got.
were ignoring you.
Yeah, I'm like, Dara, did you see Donnie Darko? And you just talk like right over it. I'm like, holy shit.
I did see it, and I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I mean, I'm
I
not.
love that movie.
Well, tell me about it because I didn't see it.
It's a plane crashes into this family's home, and it lands on an empty bed. It would have killed the kid if he had been in his bed, obviously. A piece of the plane just fell, like one of the engines fell out or something, and it went right through the roof and crashed on his bed. And for whatever reason, that night he was sleeping on the sofa. And at that point, the universe just kind of splits. And he's going to school, and things are just really weird for him. But by the time you get to the end of the movie, somebody's been telling him all along. The guy in that rabbit skull thing has been. It's a costume piece, and he's been telling him, sitting next to him, telling him stuff, and he has to make a choice. And at the end of the movie, you're wondering who remembers what happened after the split. Because it picks up right where the movie began, but with a totally different outcome. And you're left wondering who knew what. And, it was kind of ambiguous at the end, but it was really good. It really made you think.
Yeah, it was one of those movies where you have to be an active participant in it.
Ah, okay. Yeah, hey, Fury, you're right. Feel Safe is a good movie.
Yes, Failsafe is.
So, leave. But, well, we'll go ahead and end. let's see here. I am actually going to bookmark this one
Yay.
so I don't lose it for next week. But anyway,
Yeah. So yeah, we'll go through it more, and
all
we'll.
right.
I should probably make ruder comments or
No, you're
funnier
not going to be
comments.
here next week.
Oh, you're right. I'm not. I'm not doing it.
Oh,
You're going to be on vacation. You're going to be out doing things with the family.
Well, I'm going to be out doing things. So let's just leave it at
fuck, where are your priorities, man?
that. I got
What
no
about
idea.
us? What about our needs?
Roman, as much as I love you, it's just,
Hey, Ramen.
Huh?
You know what I'm getting ready? You know what I'm going to be doing as soon as we get off air here today?
What?
I'm going to be scrubbing my kitchen floor.
I'm gonna be doing that later today because I saw a fucking Shanny video last night. I'm like, holy shit, how do people live like that?
how do
Yeah.
people watch that shit? That's,
I watch it when I need to get motivated to clean things. It's a really great motivator.
yeah, that would
Insane.
be, yeah, see, as much as I enjoy laughing at lol cows and everything, I mean, some of these, though, I mean, it's just, for me, it's hard to watch. So,
It is, but I was really invested, like up until she lost her kids, and I was like, oh, thank God those kids are out. But she just kept denying so much that I had to see it through to the end. And now she's lost all her channels, and I'm like, and yeah,
oh, you want to hear a funny story?
what?
All right. All right. So, Adrasia, right?
Okay, I don't follow her, but I know who you're talking about because I
Yeah.
used to
So,
watch Aunt Kathy. Okay.
all right. Yeah. So, Adrasia, right? I'd never heard of this channel or her or anything else. And then, so I'm watching Adonis Paul and he's, dogging on her and everything.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And he's talking about her and all this kind of stuff. And then I was watching reruns of uh, Dateline.
Okay.
And one of the stories was that murder that she was part of.
Wow.
And I'm like, holy crap. So then I became
Okay, now who is this woman you're talking about?
Andrastia.
Adrastia.
I don't know. I'm not familiar.
Yeah,
I
you're better
yeah,
off not being familiar.
really.
She's just crazy. She's a crazily homeless bum that lives out in LA.
Her and Letitia are really pieces of shit.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to watch the saga of her
She's
flashback.
oh no, you'll be so fucking confused, and she is just such a shit human being.
I probably won't. I probably don't care enough. So anyway, she hooked up with this guy, right? Whose wife had like some issues and she couldn't, talk or do anything. It was pretty much like confined to a chair. And so he and this guy that she hooked up with ended up murdering his wife. And he went to prison for a very long time, but she got off, right? Because she said, well, he chained me to a bed for 5 days and blah, 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 and all this kind of but the thing of it is there's stories going around that say, she said, hey, get rid of her and we can have a happy life together and all this kind of stuff. And so apparently all this shit just broke her and she went out to LA and she just lives on the streets. She gets on YouTube and say, hey, send me money, do all this kind of stuff. She's just, a wackadoodle. But anyway, so that's it. I'm out.
All right.
I will talk to you guys later.
Bye.
All right. We'll
Bye.
see you. We'll see you in 2 weeks when you get back.
Yeah, you will.
When you leaving?
Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I
Well,
probably will not be online much.
okay. Well, have a safe trip. Enjoy yourselves.
Yeah, definitely gonna try.
Remember the secret, to a nice vacation. Take half the clothes and twice the money.
Yeah, I got that down.
take a credit card with a very high limit on it.
Yeah, none of mine. No, I'll be okay. All right, guys. Well, everybody have fun. Enjoy your weekend, and remember, it's always sunny in Philadelphia. Bye now.
Bye.
Right.
Okay, Ramen, you got any words of wisdom here before we head out?
I got nothing.
You got nothing?
Just don't
Okay.
take any Benadryl if you've got a stream coming up. Because that shit'll knock you out.
uh, they got my cell. Our cell towers are finally back up.
Yay!
No, we've had uh, cell towers going down for the past 2 weeks, and it's just been a royal pain because cell phones don't work when cell towers are down. And they've had like 5 down at a time.
Yeah.
So reminded you what it's like before cell phones, what life was like.
Oh man.
So, all right. Well, everybody, have a good day. Enjoy yourselves. Stay out of
Bye.
trouble, or have as much fun getting out of trouble as you did getting in. And as always, be with the ones you love and love the ones that you're with. Bye bye.
Bye.